Hey friends, it's Jenny and I'm getting ready for day 3 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, season 19. I lost my little printout of day 3. I'm afraid it's just going to be too glary, but day 3 it's kind of like a scene layout, and this is by Nicole Leatherby. And if you look at it, it's like you've got your sky, you've got your photos. Under the photo you have a title. It looks kind of like a brick wall with, some plants and things like that, and a big fence. Let me show you what I'm going to use. I am going to use one of the new collections in my inventory, which is the Love Grows Here from Blvd. I thought this was a great collection to use based on the photos that I'm going to scrapbook. And I'm going to cut these down a little bit more. I just saw that they're supposed to be 3 by 3. I have these 3 photos of Josie, and the background story of this is that this is my daughter's family room behind you, and this door looks down into their basement where they do have, it's finished, but like when mom wants to run down to switch laundry or things like that, she'll close the door so that the baby doesn't follow her. Well, a lot of the times when she goes down there, baby crawls and then sits in front of the door and waits for her. So it's like she gets trapped. I've got this photo with Quinn in it, with Josie in it. They're hilarious. She just thinks it's funny because mom can't get out unless she moves. So mom gets trapped in the basement. Love Grows Here is all about family and home. So I am going to use, instead of the fences, I'm going to use houses because this collection came with a lot of houses. So what I have with it is I do have the puffy stickers. This is called Family Memories. I've got a couple of Bella Pops. This one is called Happy New Home. This one is called Hello Beautiful. If I use them, fine. If I don't, that's fine too. Now, just remember, this is one of the collections that I bought just a sampling of. I did not buy the whole thing. I bought a couple of the papers. I may have bought more than one of the paper if I really liked it. But I didn't even, based off the cost of what a collection costs, I don't use the sticker sheet. Really, if I really like it, I'll get it. But it's pretty much usually an alpha, and then you've got photo tabs and couple different icons and stuff, but I have that stuff in my inventory. I don't necessarily need to add more. So I figure when I wipe that out, and then all of the Bella Boulevard collections come with 2 of each paper. I don't necessarily need 2 of each paper because I do have in my inventory lots of Bella Besties. And if I really like the pattern on one side and the back, usually the B side of Bella papers are all typically something that you would find in a Bella Bestie. They're their colors that they use, they're their patterns that they use. It's, might be a stripe that they use all the time. So if I like the one side, I might buy 2 of that. And then the back side, I would go to my Bella Bestie. So I kind of go through the papers in that kind of way. That's just a little bit of background of how I'm buying my Bella and Doodlebug collections now. What I had before I even bought this collection were these Bella Luna puffy stickers. So for my title, I'll be using either the white, the peep, or the blueberry. Those are the 3 colors that I find pretty prominent in this collection. Like I said, for that line of where it had the fences, I'm going to do a little line of houses, and there's trees, and there's some clouds in here. I also pulled maybe some little cars if we want to use a little car. There was this really pretty doorway I thought would work well. And then, of course, a little scattering of flowers and hearts, things like that. Now, the papers I pulled to use is I pulled this one. This is the Daily Details paper, just in case I want to use a card or a tag or something like that. I don't know if I'm going to use this off the top of my head, to tell you the truth, but here's the back. The back is just a white and tiny black polka dot. This paper is the Borders paper, and I thought if I need more clouds, I'm going to cut this border strip out, and I'll fussy cut the clouds there. And then if there's something else that I need, I've got that here. The back of this is a awesome Bella stripe. I was going to use this paper in the middle behind my photos just because I really liked, I think it's pretty. I think the paper is pretty. So I was going to use this behind my photos. And this one is called Grow in Grace. In the back of this is this great, I love Bella striped papers. So I did get 2 of these because this is not a Blvd, meaning you don't get the chunky striped paper in Blvds. You get papers that are, you know, like tone on tone blue, tone on tone green, tone on tone yellow, that type of thing, but not this mix, which is why I got 2 of these. This paper is called Our Love Grows, and I was going to use this maybe for the top and then to put the clouds over it. So this would be my sky. And then I pulled this one, Memories Live Here. I don't think I will use this because there's so many icons that are houses that I'm pretty much gonna use those for the houses. But this has a nice green, so if I use a strip of green for like grass or something, I'll get it from here. And then just because I like yellow paper, I pulled this one called Let Love Grow. This side is just a little white daisy with the yellow center, and then this side is just tone on tone yellow daisies. So this is what I plan to use for day 3 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Let me double check on that really quick. Just gotta pull the SketchUp back on my phone. And yep, day 3. So let me get to work on this. I'll come back, show you where I'm at. Like I said, I'm going to trim the photos down probably a ½ inch from each side. This one would have to come from the bottom to make these the 3x3, and I'll start putting that background together, and I'll come back and show you what I'm coming up with. Hey friends, I have finished day 3 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Again, this sketch is from Nicole Leatherby, and it's kind of like a scene building sketch, if you ask me. It's where you've got your scene on the bottom. This is showing like fences and flowers. You've got your photos, and then at the top you have your sky. I used the Hello Love Grows Here collection from Blvd, and this is what I came up with. If you remember, this collection is heavy a home, so it's a lot of houses. And initially I was going to use a Doodlebug collection because I thought there would be more fences in it, and there weren't. So I flipped speeds, and this is what I came up with. I have these 3 photos where this is looking down into my daughter's basement, and she'll go down to do laundry, and the baby will then crawl up and sit in the door to watch her. So it's cute. And she always blocks the way for you to get back in. So I figured they're at home, so that's why I use the homes down here. I do have them layered in different ways. I've got some on adhesive foam. I've got the little cars for the neighborhood. Around the photos themselves, I ended up using these 2 windows and then the window box here. On the top, some of these clouds are fussy cut from one of the borders, and some were in the ephemera. I did use a couple of the puffies here as well as here, and then the title is a Bella Boulevard Luna stickers, so I did have to make sure I glued those all down. So like I said, you can see a little bit, you know, how this is on dimension, the window box is on dimension. Let's get my hair off of there. I'm telling you, someday they need my DNA. They'll find it in my scrapbook layouts, that's for sure. It's crazy. But let me know what you think. I really love it. I love how it came out. I'm very happy with this one. Let me know if you're playing along with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Don't forget to watch the hop. There's tons and tons of inspiration for you. And I can't wait to see what you've made with this sketch. Thank you again, Nicole, for sharing this. And thank you all for taking a look. I do appreciate your time. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next one. God bless and take care.